Jay, you already know we're going up. We're on the road to 300 subscribers, so stacks, SCAC, whoever else, my group of friends when you have the time. Help me get there. Help me reach that goal of 300 subs. Then we're halfway where we'll be able to get super chats and memberships and start making some money off YouTube and turn some real profit, make the show real drop to the point where I won't even need the work from time to time. I mean, it'd be good, but with YouTube, I do whatever I want with the money. I'll do that anyway. I could spend it how I want, you know. And I got some K's. I got a few K's on my videos. Humbly. Anyway, so basically, let's recap Urban Legends 2 Final Cut from 2000, the year I was born. So basically, it's about film students learning about films, and you still have the plot synopsis and symbolism of, analysis of the urban legends, the urban legends such as Bloody Mary, the one about the teen the girl whose boyfriend, a girl's boyfriend had been by another girl. And some of the other urban legends. I'd say this one, with the acting and the lead especially, the lead character was far superior female than the original. I thought in the original she did okay, but the cinematography was cool. The opening scene with that decapitation, ooh, yeah, that shit was interesting. Very interesting. I liked how it was shot. I liked how the camera was straight down on the as um that camera shot that cut when it went straight down onto the decapitating head as it's coming down on the window. That was pretty interesting. We had Sandra in a bathroom sex scene. We had Amy. We had Anthony Anderson. We had, of course, Sandra was in White Chicks. Different character. She was in White Chicks and stuff. But I remember that face. Her specifically, that actress. His face from being in White Chicks from 2004. So this was prior to that. Because it was in 2000, which she would be one of the victims. So would Anthony Anderson. We have like sequences where the suspect, yeah, but then turned into a victim towards Amy's character at first. But then they all end up dying in gruesome ways, gruesome sequences. I don't want to spoil nothing, but I'll say like in what manner it had. I'll give a hint. It has something to do with elect. That's all I'm saying. Elect. You finish it. Y'all finish the sentence. All I'm saying is you're gonna need to see the movie, and I gave it a 10 out of 10 rating, cause that's what I feel in my head it deserves. But that could be an eye of the beholder. Or maybe a 7 out of 7, 8 out of 8 type shit. But yeah, the deaths were creative as fuck. That's all y'all need to know. very creative deaths in the urban legends. Well, this time it's urban legends instead of urban legend like the original. With the apostrophe with the S. Well, anyway, it's we find out that the professor, you know, was behind Travis's. And then there's a character who at first we're like suspicious of because we think he has something to do with stealing or copying Amy's work. We meet Travis in the beginning, who it turns out Travis has a twin brother named Trevor. They referred to Travis as, damn, what do they prefer to him as again? Some shit they call him. But Travis committed the S word. I don't want to say it, but yeah, it's revealed. We don't see his death, but it's clear he's dead in the movie. That's made clear by, you know, it's memorial, it's picture. We see it by some sort of grave, well, memorial site. So that's how you knew he had passed away. Shit. Of course, Trevor and Amy at first sort of seems like they have some sort of romance, which that's evident. There's a sequence in the movie where just out of nowhere, a random dream of a SEX scene just comes out of nowhere. I can be honest here, that didn't ruin the movie. No, it was building up within the story and where it was going in the story. So doesn't mean I have to like it, but I understood why they did that. And the Holocaust was going on during that. I have no idea what that was back then, but reading now. But my boy Rambo Ralph, who reviewed Urban Legends Final Cut, said that something like that was happening back then. But Urban Legends 3, I'ma still watch it even though like I know it's not a good movie because the guy who reviewed, we talked a little bit about it on Joe Blow yesterday. Um, but yeah, it said it wasn't all that good. So I'ma still watch it because you guys know my philosophy. You know how I roll. Even if the movie's bad, I have to put out content that next day. This is like a real life job for me. This is something I do on a daily. I'm trying to become big off social media. Y'all know this shit. Y'all know this. And the real supporters, Know this. If you've been rocking with me since day one, you know this. But yeah. I'm not gonna really spoil the rest of the film, but we got Eva Mendes up in there from All About the Benjamins and such and such other films type shit that people might know her from. I wasn't familiar with that Amy actress, whatever her real name was. We had Rebecca Gayheart, who was in the original Urban Legend, who I wasn't even previously familiar with, based off her work that she had previously done. A lot of them other extra actresses, I was not really too like I wouldn't say really into, but I wasn't really I had no real knowledge on the extras because I didn't really see any of their previous work. The characters who were starring alongside the familiar actors had no recollection at all. But it explained, and after it explained what they've been in, okay, couldn't know. Maybe I'd have to go back, check some out, see if it's good or not. And then I'll be honest and give y'all my real, full, authentic thoughts on it. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. As simple as that. Certain criteria, certain levels, and certain ways I like review my movies and rate my movies and shit like that. Respectfully. I think. What's you guys' favorite horror movie of all time? One of mine is I've vividly explained this and said why, and it's not hard to understand. Halloween 1978. It's a classic with that opening scene, the closet, just everything around that movie is a classic. So that's why I say one of them. As far as slashers, shit like Texas Master Chainsaw, Scream, Nightmare on Elm Street, those type of films. I put myself on that. I try to watch high quality Freddy Krueger. You know, I try to put myself on that high criteria and try to watch high quality stuff. Feel me? Scream. Damn, my shit dead. They ain't fucking with me. Nah, I know they is. People just in school right now. That's all. My homies is in school. Too busy right now to be checking in on the live stream right now. If the next movie's bad, if the next Urban Legends is bad, I have a feeling in my gut and in my heart and in my mind that the movies to follow that just get worse and worse because that's how it works sometimes. Like one movie gets bad and then the rest just start to get worser. And I could explain like films that have been like that were like, hold up, uh, I'm gonna really think before I say. I think like those last three Pet Cemetery movies, they were but they weren't as top tier good. Made you pay attention. You had to pay attention and really sit there and watch to dissect every little thing than the original was. The original caught your attention. Like, stop what you're doing, put down that remote, and watch this. That's what type of time and that had me on. But other few movies were doo doo. Because you really felt bad for the little kid and the innocence and him getting ran over. Just like, what? Why? How could that happen? It was just tragic. The other ones came off forced, not really natural. And when you have forced acting, it's never good. It's easy to see when something's forced down your throats. That's like you telling some lame jokes, right, and trying to pass them off as funny. Ain't nobody gonna want to listen to what you're talking about, the jokes you're saying, if they're not good. Like if people see through the jokes and behind the jokes and can tell they bad, you're not gonna be entertaining to anybody. That's just simply that. You know. Me, I can admit I'm not good at jokes, but sometimes I'll knock out a few bangers if I really think and really want to lay them down. Like, what do you call a shark? I mean, what do you call a fish without a fin? Fin fish. Get it? Fin fish. I mean, finless. Get it? Finless. Almost like frivolous, finless. Because it has no fins, so finless. Yo, we got 3 days till Thanksgiving. That shit about to be lit. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna hop off this live. I love you guys.